All right, are we live? I think we're live. Check my settings here. Hang on. Gonna increase the frame rate here to 60 FPS. Don't think I can actually do that. Yeah, we'll do it at 30. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 30. All right, I think we are live. Go ahead and just make sure here. Check my... Yep, I think we are now live. Don't know how many people are going to turn up, but this is my first time live on PC, and today I figured I would play around a little bit with the Real-Time Corruptor from Redscientist Laboratories, developed by BizHawk. This is actually something that I've been wanting to do for a while, because I've done corruptions before, but I've never done them live. And if you know me and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, well, I mean, you'll know that this is a game that I've been looking for a while. In fact, if you look behind me, I even have another figure from the NECA lineup, our favorite piece of shit, the Shredder figure from the NECA X 2012 lineup. Big thanks, big shout out to Kevin Michael Richardson for voicing probably the best version of Saki that was ever put to broadcast. Scotty Ray and James Avery don't have shit on him. So we'll go ahead and get the camera back down to size there. Now, before we do anything, I should explain exactly how I've set this up. For those of you who want to get into BIOS corruptions, there is a relatively easy way of getting it set up. I have a video in the description linked that I did in 2024 on how to get this set up, but I will reiterate here. So before you do anything, you will want to download and install the Real-Time Corruptor from the Redscientist Laboratories website and install the latest version. I have 5.10 at the time. 5.11 is the new one. But then when you go here, hang on. There's a bunch of options that you have. You have BizHawk, which is multi-system emulation, Dolphin, PCSX2, Citra, MLNDS, and then a couple of others. But I use Dolphin. Dolphin is what we use for the Nintendo Wii and Nintendo GameCube. It's pretty versatile. So get that going. Now, what you want to do is get your setup going. So you go over here to config, go over to paths, and set up a path for your ROMs. So get like a file folder, put all of your ROMs and everything in there. So if I go here, if I would go to my files, it's under desktop, my files, Real-Time Corruptor. I have a whole folder dedicated to that, and all of my ROMs are in there. So all of my ROMs come from this one thing here. And let's see here. I don't see anything in chat. Can I pop out the window? Oh, I can. Good. I'm just trying to find out how I can see chat. Because I'm doing this stream through OBS. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Nobody's in chat, but there is one viewer. Make yourself known, buddy. I don't bite. Okay, so yeah. Once again, you get that path set up, and go, like I said, go to config, and under render window, just turn all of this off. Usually that just gets in the way of things when you're trying to run a corruption. As far as the GameCube intro, because the GameCube intro is an animation and it does have elements that can be modified and corrupted. So go here, and if you set up Dolphin externally, you will have to do something about this, but with Dolphin from RTC, this is included. But if you install a separate modified version of Dolphin, make sure that skip main menu is unchecked. If this is grayed out, it means you don't have a BIOS file in the right folder, and I'm not going to tell you how to get that file because technically it's illegal. But the Real-Time Corruptor Dolphin does come with its standards, so make sure that's unchecked if you want to see the GameCube intro. Then go over to Graphics, Hacks, and make sure that Immediately Present External Frame Buffer is disabled. If this is enabled and you run a corruption, you are going to run into a graphical bug, and not the good kind. So, Now that you have all your ROMs set up and everything's ready to go over to your Real-Time Corruptor window, and also, if you'd like, launch the Windows Glitch Harvester. I'm going to turn my camera off real quick so you can see that better. Not display capture. There. So the Glitch Harvester is another program which could be tied into the Real-Time Corruptor. So you would go over to the Glitch Harvester tab that would open this window. And now, I'll go ahead and change this to load, start this, and then immediately pause the emulation. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit save and name that GameCube Intro. I'm now going to unpause the emulation. Oops. All right. Now I have to set this up. Hasn't done this to me before, so yeah. Start. So now I'm going to go ahead and go here and save. That is TMNT 2007 gameplay. So now, I also have hotkeys set up. So if I go to Settings and Tools and Hotkeys, if I go to the Glitch Harvester, if I press numpad minus, that will load a corrupted save state. And with the settings that I am using, I have, here's the settings I'm using. I'm using the vector engine, which can only break things that can be broken. So this is a much more controllable thing. In fact, a lot of people say, oh, am I not in control? You're so in control, I can't even guarantee the results. And the corruptions itself, because of how much can be broken, it changes like binary values and lines of code. And given intensities, you can be missing out on a golden corruption simply because you broke too much. So if I press numpad minus, doesn't do much. So I have to increase the intensity. Let's go up to 136,000. God. Stiff cube, okay. And if you notice, in this window here, it's actually showing me results, so I can actually go back and reload those corruptions. Why is it in one ear? What the hell? Ah yes, reverb cube. Jesus Christ. Nothing. Rip sound, I guess. It got stuck. It froze. Flat. Jesus Christ. Looks like the lead cube animator at Nintendo needs to be fired. Hang on, that one actually looked promising. Pink Nintendo, okay. Where's the cube? There it is. That's backwards. What is that, a Russian character? Ah, yes. 4 lines. My favorite console from Nintendo. Jesus Christ. Good God. It's a Dorito. Alright, let's turn the intensity up. Fuck it. 231,000. Most of the corruptions right now are sound, so. Exhibit A. Nothing. Now it's quiet. I can't hear shit. Good God. Numpad enter, by the way, just loads in the actual save state itself. But enough about that. Let's get going with this. So, Turtles 2007. This is a game that was created by Ubisoft and came out either shortly before or after the 2007 movie hit theaters on March 23rd of that year. So, just gotta figure out what's my actual corrupt hotkey. Numpad Plus. Numpad Plus is my corrupt hotkey. And I do apologize for the bad aspect ratio here. One sec. Turtles 07 was a really good movie, to be completely honest. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the stream here. I just have the stream open in another window so that way I can read chat, because I don't know if I can actually see it through OBS. So, I mean, I might be able to, but I do not know. Alright. Turtles 07. And in case you're wondering, I am using a controller. This is an MSI Force GC30. I want to load this profile. Yes. Autosave has been enabled. Good. I can't skip the cutscenes either, which is kind of annoying.
A sensei once consoled a grief-stricken boy as his older brother prepared to leave for battle. He said, "Child, why do you cry? You are both part of a family. And a family is a bond that cannot be broken by war."
It's kind of a shame that Mako couldn't voice Splinter in the game either.
And more importantly, you are brothers. And brothers you shall remain.
Yes, Mako Iwamatsu voiced Master Splinter in Turtles 2007. It was his last role before his death of esophageal cancer.
Find your environment, my son. Learn to lean onto the edges of a surface to grab it and climb or stay out of sight.
Controls in this game are a little finicky.
When you think the time is right, is the best thing to do. Throw yourself from one edge to another. Simply move towards the other edge, performing a jump at the same time. Grab onto it.
That's right. You can wall jump and go like back and forth.
Yeah.
That's the one problem I've had with Nintendo games, is the shitty camera angles. So if I hold A, okay, that does give me more jump, but how am I going to clear this gap? No, wrong way. There we go, got it. And yes, in case you're wondering if that voice sounds a little familiar, that's James Arnold Taylor. He voiced Leo in the 2007 movie as well. Old rickety bridge. Oh my god, I hate this camera angle, and now I'm dead.
Find the temple and reach the sacred chamber, Leonardo, and claim the medallion.
Oh, the controls are terrible. I'm not going to get to corruptions just yet because I do want to get through this level, and then I'll load in a save state. Oh, I can run on the wall? That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to go higher if I want to find the temple.
Oh, James, you did such a good job as Leo, man.
Then jump on one wall and jump again in the other wall's direction. By repeating this action over and over, you will reach the top without having to use edges.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Save me! Save me, Mr. Walking Man, if you can. I hope somebody got that reference in chat, and we do have somebody in chat here. 711 Brachiosaurus Enos, how we do, man. Welcome to the channel. Be appreciated if you could subscribe. That'd be awesome. Love how I can, like, just constantly jump. of the
When you
repeated
jump
voice
against a
lines.
wall, you can run upwards for extra height, and can also leap away from the wall to reach new areas.
There we go.
Yeah.
Rapid tap A. And I think my father just got home from work. Hey, there's the temple. Cool.
The more you use your combat moves, the more you will learn to harness them.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can ground stomp, too? Like that. Oh, it's stun the enemy. All right.
Time well your kicks to keep your enemy far away from you to allow
Oh, Y
more
is for
time
kicks.
to focus on other
And then
possible
that's- yeah.
dangers.
How we doing? Too bad, and the old man pops onto the stream. Oh, shit. That's a knockout. Okay, stun and kick. That keeps him back.
While you are in the air, do an attack move and see the ground
Oh,
shatter
A
under
and
your
then
feet
X.
as you
Oh,
land.
AX is what does the ground stomp. Okay. God, this camera angle. Ubisoft, you make amazing games. Why do you have such bad camera work? That was a trend with Nintendo GameCube and Wii games back then. And it's not exclusive. If any of you guys have played Super Mario Galaxy, you'll know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Did I just throw my sword like a fucking boomerang? Based. Alright. Checkpoint. 6.5 minutes remain. Do. Silence telephone.
A ninja cleverly finds exposed edges and crevices to climb from one edge to another.
Wow, just keep tapping A, just keep jumping and doing the wall climb. Oh my god. Just rapid tap A. And before I do corruptions, like once I get to the temple, I will start doing those, but I'm gonna have to lower the intensity and get another save state going.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my progress does save even during corruptions and save states, because I actually do want to do a playthrough of this at some point. And I'm dead. Fuck! Seven and a half minutes. Okay, so every time I get to a checkpoint, it adds like another minute. Sounds pretty good to me. I gotta ask in chat for those of you in here, who is your favorite turtle? On the topic of turtles, 2000, or the IP in general. I'm a Raphael guy myself, very closely aligned with him.
Yeah.
Shit! Fuck! How am I gonna get across that? Oh, every time I die, it gives me like another minute. Shit. James Arnold Taylor did such a good voice for Leo. Nolan North did too. I mean, he had a great voice for Raph. 2007 had a really good voice cast. Shit, Patrick Stewart was in it. He was, you know, General Yautel. He was also known as Max Winters. Patrick Stewart is one of my absolute favorite actors. Okay, so hold A.
Yeah.
Copy that. All right. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta get to the grab points. There we go. Get that coin. Boom. Now, as far as my love for 2007 goes, it's not to say I don't think it's a flawless film. It had a lot of plot holes. 2007 was kind of a weird movie. I honestly think they should have gone with a pre-established villain. We were going to get a second movie, but the studio, Image Animation Studios, folded in 2010 after the financial disaster that was Astro Boy. And a year before that, Peter Laird, one of the co-creators of Turtles, sold the IP rights to Nickelodeon. So that effectively killed any chances we would have gotten of getting a second film in the Imagi, like 2007 animated style. Also because Imagi never liquidated their assets. I don't think anybody ever bought them, and if they did put them up for sale, nobody was interested.
Yeah.
Which is one of the main reasons why we never got a second animated Turtles film in that style. And it's a goddamn shame, too, because Imagi Animation Studios was one of the last animation studios that wanted to push Western CGI in a more anime-influenced direction, without deducing everything to comic cheese and toyetic nonsense. When they shut down, that lane closed for over a decade. Only now are we really starting to get back into that with stuff like K-pop Demon Hunters. Which was an excellent fucking film.
Wow. Splinter wasn't kidding. It's incredible. Splinter taught us every time we take out a bad guy, it charges up in strength. And once 10 guys are eliminated, we can use that power to devastate.
I literally am throwing my swords. How the fuck?
Will break our karma and drain all our power.
Yeah. Now, another thing about the 2007 film, like I said, there's a ton of plot holes, and for that reason, it's really hard to follow if you don't know what's going on. I've always think Nostalgia Critic and I are kind of on the same page. He did a review of it, I think, back in like 2011 or 2012. It was either right before or right after the 2012 series happened. In order for this movie to make any sense, you either have to read the tie-in... I'm going to pause for a sec. You either have to read the tie-in comics that Mirage Studios published around the same time the movie came out, or watch the 2003 4Kids animated series up until the point of the movie's release. But I never watched that one, and I never read the comics. I mean, I have, but I didn't read them, like, you know, when I first watched it all those years ago. So... it's the plot seems to jump all over the place. The characters aren't very well fleshed out. But I will give it this: the animation kicks ass, especially for 2007, and a movie studio that had like a budget of a fraction of what most other guys would have. All right, we got two viewers in chat here. All right, now that we've passed that level, I'm going to go ahead and get the thing going here again. Autosave, good. Please do. Okay, wait for the next level. Pause, and now we go here. Okay, hang on. Save. Second level. All right, get that going. Unpause the emulation.
To this day, Master Splinter, collecting that medallion is one of the proudest moments of my life.
I was very proud of you for that, Leonardo. But the adventure that followed your return home made me even more proud of all of you.
You were proud of us?
Yeah, we nearly broke the family apart.
Sometimes,
I love Nolan North, dude.
Adversity is necessary to strengthen a family bond, and reminiscing one's hardships helps as well. Donatello, Michelangelo, why don't the four of you tell me the story of this helmet in your own words, so that you can see for yourselves how much you have all grown together?
All right.
There's the vape I've got.
Story.
That's because you were always a huge fan of the Night Watcher, Mikey.
And why not, dude? The Night Watcher was pretty cool. Sure, he was a creepy loner.
Hey, you went AWOL,
but he was
Leo,
just one
and the
guy.
Night Watcher
He
was the
taking
only
on
one to pick up the
entire
slack.
gangs on his own.
Cry never took a break. You did.
Nobody knew anything about the
Ha ha, yes!
It's like one day he just appeared, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna see if that works. Oh, yep, it does. It works. Alright, let's reload that.
To this day, Master Splinter, collecting that medallion is one of the proudest moments of my life.
I was very proud of you.
Alright, hang on. Let's reload that save state, because I don't want to go through the fucking thing again.
Made me even more proud of all of you.
You were proud of us?
Yeah, we nearly broke the family apart.
Sometimes, Raphael, adversity is necessary to strengthen a family bond, and reminiscing one's hardships helps as well. Donatello, Michelangelo, Why don't the
voiced
four of you
respectively
tell me
by
the
Mitchell
story of
Whitfield
this
and
man?
Mikey Kelly.
In your
How
own
fitting
words,
for a man named
so that
Mikey
you
to
can
voice
see
Mikey.
For yourselves how much you have all grown together.
All right. I love this story.
That's because you were always a huge fan of the Night Watcher, Mikey.
And why not, dude? The Night Watcher was pretty cool. Sure, he was a creepy loner and all that, but he was just one guy, and he was taking out entire gangs on his own.
I love that. Now, this may not be a terribly long stream.
The Night Watcher. It's like one day he just appeared, you know?
Alright, let's see.
It's like one day he just... It's like one day he just...
Oh my god. Whoa! Alright.
It's like one day he just appeared, you know?
Mikey is on screen. He's the only one here. Let's turn the intensity down.
It's like one day he just...
I think it crashed.
It's like one day... It's like one day he just appeared.
I have no UI elements. Spoon! That's not my meme!
It's like one day he just appeared, you know?
Why did I take damage? What? I'm taking damage!
It's like one day he just appeared, you know? It's like one day he just appeared, you know?
Alright, I have no UI.
You cannot contain your anger.
Oh, yeah.
Your best option is to focus.
Okay, so it's still kind of playable. Oh, I can throw my side too. Holy shit.
My anger feeds my rage, and my rage feeds my power. So the more damage I do to those chumps, the angrier I get.
Fuck
Get it?
yeah, Raph.
So, no rage power.
Yeah. Like I said, I actually do want to get a feel for this before I start doing corruptions. Oh, I'm not throwing my Psy, I'm throwing Ninja Stars.
It's Johnny.
We always
Ow.
seem to hunt in the worst parts of town.
Fuck. Come on.
I focus my attack to hit more than one enemy with a dashing move that will disorient them.
I literally cannot see. Alright, hang on. Let's just load this in uncorrupted, because I need to know what to do.
You cannot contain your anger. Your best option is to
Yeah.
focus that
So those
rage.
of you who want to get into this, save states and loading in as you go, like creating save states as you
So the
go,
more damage I
is
do,
going to be one of the more effective ways to run corruptions, because then you don't have to do everything all over
no
again.
rage power. Just when I was getting warmed up.
Come on. I like how I ran along the fence.
We always seem to hunt in the worst parts of town.
Hey, a rat. Can I kill the rat? Nope, I can't kill the rat. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to kill the rat. Splinter might get mad.
I focus my attack to hit more than one enemy with a dashing move that will disorient them.
And you know, for 2007, honestly, this game looks pretty good. They released it on more than just GameCube. I believe they had a PS2 and PS3 release, but don't quote me on that. I know it was also available on Nintendo Wii, but all the controls were different, and yeah. I would do PS2 corruptions, but PCSX2 is a different story, you know, with setup and everything. Come on, bitch. There we go. Disorienting attack. Oh yeah, that got him. It's not like Shredder's Revenge or the Konami cabinet. You can't, you know, throw them. Good.
Winning ugly is still winning.
Yeah, no shit.
At first, nobody had ever heard of him, so he had to prove himself.
The music is different, though. It's not the actual music in the movie. It's not the Klaus Badelt score, so... Yes, the score for 2007 was done by Klaus Badelt. Oh, I can swing? That's awesome. Oh,
The
fuck.
best way to protect
I missed that button.
against enemy attacks
Button?
is to
Coin.
dodge his moves. It raises your chances of
Oh, I can dodge with the bumper. Or, no, B. What? Oh, that's my rage attack. Nice. Just vaporize them. What is this camera angle?
But he always won, so eventually the criminals learned to be afraid of him.
Rightfully so, because I would not... Okay, right bumper and left stick or something. Oh, that's humble. Okay, I think.
This is when I finally had it. And when I say finally, that
Whoa!
means it's final for all my enemies. All right.
There we go. That clears them out. Ow. Is that Casey Jones? Who the fuck am I fighting? There! Come on, get his ass. Got him. Well, I used up my skill meter, so I can't... Oh, this guy knows how to dodge. What button do you want me to press? Fuck. I don't know what the Raphael button is. It's telling me to press that and B. I don't know what button you want me to press. Do you want me to just button mash? Fuck. Hang on. Is it D-pad? Oh, getting him, getting him, getting him, getting him. He's down. Okay, just keep hitting him. Got it. Okay, that one went well. Or about as well as could be expected. Yeah, I wasn't quite ninja, but...
wasn't his thing. Dude, no way.
What's that? Is that a medallion? Whatever it is, I can't obtain it. I don't think.
He was in the hot spots. That was no place for
Electrical. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. No! Damn it! Fuck. Okay, at least there was a checkpoint right there. Don't fall down the...
I swear to God.
Okay, up on here. There we go. Wall dash. Okay, that's how you hit a wall dash. And Nolan North is such a good rap.
It'd be nice if everybody got along. Everything was pretty and all that crap. But the world ain't like that.
No, it is not.
The bad guys.
Oh, that stunned them all. Boom. Oh, shit. Do I just keep ground pounding and stun them all? One of them's dead. Okay. Oh, God, that guy just glitched out. Ow. These guys, the ones in silver t-shirts, dodge. Okay, he's dead. Oh, dear. Fuck me. Ground pounding. Okay, don't press A and E, otherwise that happens. Y is a kick. Okay. I forgot about that.
I can use my size to climb walls using my defensive block move. But unfortunately, it won't work on all of them.
Okay, RB. That. Oh, hold RB and bumper. Got it.
And there was lots of beating to do.
Whoa, shit. Let's give it a quick blast. Oh, fuck. Can't see anything. I gotta start all the way back there. Nah, it's alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a quick stream. This was really just a test to see how well it would go, and it seems to be doing okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and save there. But yeah, this was just a stream to see how well my thing would go, and it seemed to go pretty well. I might be able to stream later tonight, but I do have a couple of things to do for my remote classes, and I work 4 to 9. So yeah, I'm glad that worked, and yeah, hopefully we get some more viewers.